guys, Retro Trek Ralph here. Got part 3 of the official Eaglemoss Starship Star Trek official collection of Star Trek models for Trekkies. So let's start with big hello to Damien and the Irish Trek collector. Both of you, hi. Both your videos are absolutely brilliant, inspired me to do something with my set. So, without further ado, let's start off with number 21, which is the Sovereign class USS Enterprise 1701E. Now, to start with, I'm doing the weight wise on this. I'm going to turn that off, there we go. That's a bit better. Everything's dark below, but that's a bit better, isn't it? I mean, the detail on this is for something this small, it's phenomenal. However, can I get close enough for you to see? All of the windows are so far out of alignment, it's ridiculous. But if you look at it like that, yay, it's amazing. But again, metal top, well, metal top, plastic underneath, plastic, clear parts of the nacelles here for light to go through. It's a very, very good model, very well detailed. Slight attempt of Aztecian around the edges and different paneling. I mean, they're not bad, not brilliant, but still not entirely sure. This is for all you nerds out there. Not entirely sure which one this is. If it's the First Contact version, if it's the Nemesis version, if it's the one for oh, that's a good point. What is the other one? Insurrection, because they changed them for each film for some reason. They changed the CGI model, but no idea. So I've been silicon sealing something between videoing. Don't want to get these covered in silicon. And yes, it was silicon. But yes, the Enterprise E. Nice enough little ship. Just the size of this is bigger than a lot of the ships we've seen, but the scale seems to have shrunk. But you have to do within the size of your hand. I suppose that's all the collections are, is that sort of nearly pocket size, but you'd never get away with this in your pocket at all. So, number 22. Now, this is the Kremlin Temporal Warship weapon ship, yeah. I mean, on the actual CGI model for this is it's massive. It's a big weapon at the front which changes time and everything goes balmy and tries to get back to a timeline which is more useful for the Kremlin Empire. But it does look really impressive. This is lightweight on the front. The metal part of the back here you can tell because there's bugger all detail on it between each one of these. But yeah, it's very interesting, this ship. The blue sections on here look like just being stuck on. But yeah, well, I don't know whether to rate these or not. I mean, it looks good. There's so much detail. It's very much like a Babylon 5 ship, or a Babylon 5 station or something. But it's that look to it. But I don't know. I'm not fully convinced, but yeah. Right. Next one. We have the Honshu. Now, I love this variant. It's absolutely brilliant variant for the ships. The Nebula class. I want to make one of these in a with a full Galaxy class saucer section within the next section where I could light up it and clear. There is a website out there which I believe still make the sections that you can have and then you stick on the lid from the AMT set, but there is sections on here which are Aztec. You can see in the reflection there, but you can't see it with your own eyes. I think this is the difference between the 1701 and the second batch. There was different colouring, the different lettering, well not lettering, the Aztecian. And I only have the original, the brown version. You can tell a lot on there, but there is a lot of detailing. But yeah, amazing ship. So really heavy. Compare it to the yeah, it doesn't fit. So I don't know, but yeah, still excellent detail on this. I'm not sure who the full. I think this is one that was with the first introduction of the Cardassians, with the captain that Miles O'Brien was. Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. That was the Phoenix, wasn't it? I don't think we've got a Phoenix in this set, so they did the Honshu. Not looking into who Mr. and Mrs. Honshu was. Don't know. Right, 24. We start to go back to the Enterprise era. That's in bloody way. Now this is the Xindi insectoid warship. That on its way. I mean, the size of this for a model, it's definitely the size of your hand, but it's ridiculous. The detail on this is really quite well. There's some panels that would move. Really loose. But again, it's just I never really looked at this one properly. It looks like, look at that, it's one hull, but you've got the split in the hull. Twin hulled section. For some reason, if you look in there, the underneath section, the blue part, is clear. But the top part has been painted in, on both sides. So it wouldn't even light up even if you wanted to. You see the inside there. It's like, why? Why is it a clear part and then balls it up? But still, wow. It looks like a Babylon 5 sort of Minbari sort of ship. But very different. Very, very different. Complete different imagination with the Enterprise series for the ships than what it was before. They had to look rougher or older. Retro, should we say. Yay, retro Trek. But yes. And back onto small boxes. We have, I think I can safely say, this is my favourite ship, without a shadow of a doubt. Might not be the favourite model. This is my favourite ship, the USS Prometheus, NX-59. Is that an 8? 59650. Very much on the design of the Voyager, but gone balmy. Shame there's not much on there. There's a couple of lines and Aztecian. There's plenty of Aztecian on it. Again, I think that's a. It is a really good ship. You've got the fifth nacelle in there. So obviously you've got your 4 on here. This would split in 2 sections. So you have the bottom section here would be one ship. The top section here underneath would be another, and then the actual saucer part would come out with the small engine. Should be only go like about warp 3 or 4 or something, and these would be able to go faster than that. But I really do love the design of that. If I could find a model kit that's good enough, I could like and get this one made. I would love to make it. If anyone wants to give me one, a model kit, shall we say, and I can do a series on it, and I will crack along with it nicely. But this is a really good model. Shame the deflector. This looks like it's been a bit light out, painted on, not even straight. But this is really digging into stuff. I'm sure if you look at my models, if I ever put a video on them, then you'll see that there's very few straight lines on my models. Right. This is a Tholian. I'm not sure if it's an early Tholian ship. This is from the Enterprise era. But big dart. So that was a big dart. Now what I'm going to do is the latest model has just come out, and I can't see it anyway, but hang on 1 second. I'm going to have a look, find it. Right, I found it, because this is the retro version for Enterprise. Not sure which way it goes. This is what they've just released now as a Tholian. This will be in episode 129, but this is what they redid for the original series. Just to compare while it's to hand. I mean, the bluer one from Enterprise, is a bit bigger, but still virtually exactly the same shape. I do like where these vents on here is, but I'm not going to too much of a head on that because this isn't about this one. But a lovely shape. Wait on, that's ridiculous. Get through that. I actually got this one where one of these broke off, but I've managed to mend it, glue it down. There's been a couple over the run so far that have been slightly damaged. Nothing over the top, nothing I've had to send anything back with, but clear yellow parts, clear blue. Very good for putting a backlight behind this to get it so it reflects. But very good Tholian Starship from 2152. That was from. Right, getting behind. 27. And we're still on Enterprise, I think. That's stuck here. Where's that stuck in? That taped in? No. We are on the Romulan Bird of Prey from Enterprise. So yeah, another Enterprise ship. That's the third ship so far in this 10. So it's a good retro, again, hooray, retro look at the Bird of Prey, which we do have the original Bird of Prey coming soon anyway. I'm not sure if it's in these or not. I don't think it is. But it's a lovely ship. Good design. Not much to these, but then again, when they started doing the full Bird of Prey on the bottom, so you can kind of tell, maybe like the wings coming out here and the tail out the back. So when they start actually doing painting stuff onto them, I'm sure then they go a little bit balmy. But deck lights round, not many of them, well, yeah, there are actually. Really nice ship. Nice little cove on here, have a secrety bit. Really nice colour, nice contrast between the gloss and the matte. Gives it a bit of a shine, but not a shine. Right, number 28. We have. This is either. Now, you're either going to say it's a Marquee Raider, or it's what do you call him? Ship. Oh, Chakotay's ship from the first episode of Voyager. Now, it did come in the Next Generation before Voyager. I think what they did on a lot of them when they come to the end of the Next Generation run was we'll make some ships, make some models, make some bits and bats, and then give it to, like, make a load of sets, but then give it to Deep Space Nine, give it to Voyager, so at least it can get out on their budget. Well, it seems that way anyway. And this all looks like it's never been painted. It looks like metallic. There's a shinish to it. If I can't, I think I can show you that properly. Yeah, there you go. It's kind of it's been sprayed in silver and glitter. But very much Federation, sort of. Oh, yeah. Broke in there. Never noticed that. Is there a piece in there? No. But yeah. It's a nice ship. But it's kind of there's a ship that comes up later. It's the Jaeger, and it's got half of this and half of the Voyager, and I hate it. I saw it in a concept and then realised it was in an episode, and I absolutely hate it. It's like, hey, we're a bit bored, let's kit bash something, and they did. The two ships from the first episode, and it looks horrible. So back to number 29. It's the Gem Darb Fighter, or as I like to call it, the Bug. Well, a lot of people call it the Bug, because it looks like a beetle. But lovely colours on this, silver, the purple, the blue, absolutely amazing. Such a good look for these with the purple nacelles. Get that back on, the light. It's amazing. It is just a winged bug. Yeah, absolutely stunning look to it. Don't know about the full layout, obviously I've guessed that Actually, if it was because with normal Trek, that bit there would probably be the bridge, weapons, engineering section underneath here. Big fat berg. Nothing like a dead berg. So, last one, number 30, and that is. Get this out of there. It's an Nausicaan fighter. Now, I think it's an Enterprise one, yeah. Because we heard about the Nausicans with the Captain Picard being knifed through the chest by one. Actually, look at that there. Looks very much like the ship in the last video, the NX-01A, the dome underneath the quantum slipstream. Daedalus? Dauntless? I don't know. I've got it already. Now, let's have a look at my list. It was Dauntless. Damas. Yeah, it looks like the bit that's underneath the drive section, the saucer section, kind of here-ish, but yeah, they're just recycled old parts. See, I've got a problem with this. Look on the gun here. It looks like there's a lot of flashing on the sides of it. It's not been designed fully and just dumped on. You can definitely see the quality going downhill on certain bits on this, with this yeah, up to now. I think they are plastic inserts, but doesn't look like it's light. I could do with a small torch or something. I don't think I've got one, just to test some. I'll see if I can get one for the next video and put a light through it and see if it would. So anyway, I can do it by doing it there. Maybe that wouldn't. I've got a light here, but nice little ship. Different take on the Star Trek era of the design of the ships, but yeah. Right, let's get these all out and I'll put them all side by side. There they are. All 10, 21 to 30. All done. These were branching out a bit on the alien races. We've only got the 3 standard Federation ships, the Enterprise, the Honshu and the Prometheus. It's a Federation shuttle, Marquis stole, but still different. But at least we're getting into some alien races and bringing Enterprise into this by having 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 Enterprise ships in this. 1 DS9, 1 Voyager, 2 Voyagers. Yeah. So we're definitely branching out, especially going into the Enterprise sort of a lot. But there we go, really nice ships. That one from wobbling. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. If you'd like to like and subscribe for more videos, more content, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.